Hello, it's your boy Davidoff and welcome back to my AFL tips. Before we look back at my last week's tips, I'm doing the Gauntlet first. I tipped Melbourne for the Gauntlet, so yeah, it's been suggested to me to start strong, and I thought, yeah, I'll go with this. It's not the most obvious one, but I think they will beat St Kilda, so yeah, I'll go with that one. Could have gone with the Giants, to be fair. Usually the teams to rely on are Collingwood, West Coast and Geelong, but I don't want to tip against my own team yet, not at the moment. And the Pies have got a tough game at the Gabba. West Coast have got a tough game as well against Port Adelaide, so you never know of those games. I thought I'd just go for Melbourne instead, so there we go. Tipping. So last week a couple people pointed out that I went for all favourites, and that is true. I did go for all favourites, but I didn't pick them because they were favourites. I had other reasons, okay? Sydney Swans, they won last week. I thought after their win, they'll get some confidence, some momentum, and beat Melbourne, who are 0-3 anyway, low on confidence. I thought at the SCG, the Swans would have them. I was wrong, clearly. Melbourne did really well. I'm glad they won, to be fair. Melbourne, I do like Melbourne a lot, so I'm glad they did win that game. The Pies, I can rely on them. I know they lost two, by the way. They lost to West Coast and Geelong, but those are really good teams. Those are really good teams. But you can rely on them most rounds, I think. I think the Pies, Geelong, and West Coast, you can rely on. Except this week. Except this week. Not Geelong anyway. After their first 3 wins, I thought they would beat the Giants at home. I know the Giants are good as well, okay? I know they're a good team. I know that. But I thought at home, Geelong would beat them. Clearly I was wrong. They lost by only 4 points though. Geelong were ahead for quite a long time, but couldn't hold on to it, obviously. The Giants got ahead when it mattered, so well done to them, fair play. With this game, the reasoning was a bit stupid. The reasoning was the first 3 rounds I tipped against Brisbane. I got all 3 wrong. All 3 times Brisbane won. So I thought for round 4, okay, you know what? I'm gonna tip Brisbane because I keep tipping against them. I keep getting it wrong. Maybe if I tip them, I'll get it right. But when I tip them, they lose. So I'm a jinx for Brisbane. I haven't got a single Brisbane game right, so that is annoying. Port Adelaide, Richmond. To be fair, credit to Richmond, credit where it's due. They did really well. They played away without like 4 key players, and they actually won there at the Oval. I think that deserves a lot of credit. But I really thought that Port would beat them, considering they had missing players. And considering their form was not good, I thought Port would beat them, and I was wrong. Well done Richmond though, but that was a surprise, I think. But still, credit to Richmond. North Melbourne v Adelaide. Now look, with Adelaide, I get that they're playing bad, okay, I get it. But I thought that maybe like the Hawthorn game was a blip a little bit, and they lost to Geelong. To be fair, Geelong have been really good this season. So I thought, you know what, they beat Sydney away, they can beat North Melbourne away. North Melbourne are 0-3. Adelaide can go there and win. I was wrong, clearly. What do I know? What do I know? Well done to North Melbourne though. West Coast, I can rely on them at least. So there we go. They're probably the most reliable team this season, actually, when you think about it. So yeah, well done West Coast. Gold Coast v Carlton. I tipped Gold Coast simply because they beat Fremantle and they beat the Bulldogs, so I thought they can beat Carlton too. So yeah, I got that right just about though. Carlton nearly could have won it at the end as well. And finally, St Kilda v Hawthorn. I tipped Hawthorn because I tipped Hawthorn in most rounds anyway. So I genuinely thought as well that we can beat St Kilda. The thing with Hawthorn games is I tip it more in terms of like what I'm hoping for rather than what I actually expect. When you think, actually most games anyway, like when it's like a big team, like if we played West Coast, I would tip West Coast. But in most games, I'm probably going to tip Hawthorn. That's all I'm saying. Okay, I'm a bit biased in that way, but I'll probably get a lot wrong that way. Anyway, yeah, those are my round 4 tips. I didn't do that well. On to round 5. Brisbane v Collingwood. It's at the Gabba. Brisbane have a chance. They beat West Coast at the Gabba. So I'm thinking maybe they can beat the Pies at the Gabba. Right after I said that Pies are reliable this season. And I still think they are. So I'll come back to it. North v Essendon. Essendon, I think. They won the last 2 games. I think their confidence is high. I think they'll definitely win that game. West Coast to beat Port Adelaide, I think. I think I can rely on West Coast. I think I can. I hope I can anyway. Giants to beat Fremantle. Melbourne to beat St Kilda, Richmond to beat Sydney. Yes, I know they're all favourites, okay, but I'm thinking they can all win. I'm thinking they can all win. They're all gonna win. Probably not, but we'll see. Carlton v Western Bulldogs. You see, I don't know if Carlton can win a game. They've done well in every round, like at least in some parts of the games, but they always seem to lose. So I don't see it being any different in this game. Yeah, the Bulldogs to win. Sorry, I'm going for all favourites again. I apologise. It's just that I genuinely think that all these teams will win. Maybe I'm wrong. I think possibly Carlton could prove me wrong. No, not Sydney. Port could prove me wrong. I think Port could prove me wrong for sure. I think possibly they could go there and win. You never know. There's been a lot of surprises already this season. North could prove me wrong as well. They could definitely beat Essendon, I think. I'll come back to that one. Adelaide to beat the Suns. Alright, so I'm tipping Hawthorn. Yes, I know, I probably sound stupid. Make sure. Oh right, okay, sorry. I'm probably stupid. But I have faith in my own team, okay? We beat them twice last season, and yes, I know they are better this year than last year. I get that. And we've lost 2 games already against the Bulldogs and St Kilda, but I have hope. Okay, I have hope. Hawthorn can win. So I got Hawthorn, Adelaide, Bulldogs, Richmond, Melbourne, Giants. I'm gonna get like 3 or 4 again. Just watch. Just watch. I'm gonna get like 3 again. Watch this space. West Coast to win, Giants to win, Essendon to win, and Brisbane to beat Collingwood at the Gabba. They're gonna win by 3 points. Brisbane to just beat Collingwood. Those are my tips for the round. Brisbane, Essendon, West Coast Giants, Melbourne, Richmond, Western Bulldogs, Adelaide Crows, and Hawthorn. Hello there! 20 minutes later, I edited it and realised that I forgot to do this part of the video, so here I am. I apologise if this video sounded a bit rushed. It's because it was rushed, pretty much, because Arsenal are playing in 20 minutes at 8 PM in the UK, and I wanted to get this video done before the Arsenal game, so that's why I sounded a bit rushed, I think. But anyway, yeah, let's just do this part of the video quickly. The comp, 62 people now, so quite a few more people joined. We got an outright leader now, Brandon, with 21 tips. Not too bad there. He got 6, I think, in this round. Not too bad. A lot of 4 people on 20, a lot of people on 19. Jeez, a lot of 18s, a lot of 17s, a lot of 16s, a few 15s, and there I am on 13 at the bottom. I'm doing very well. Not. Like, can more people join and be worse than me, so I can like not be bottom? That would be amazing. Like seriously, I'm doing so damn badly. Hopefully I'll do better this round. I'm not confident. Like, I'm not confident about any of my rounds so far because I've been doing badly. So maybe I do better this week. We shall see. This was your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day and see ya.